Hey, it's me, Ricky again, and you're tuning into another episode of What Had Happened Was. Now, this one is on Transformers. So right now, this first one is just Transformers 1. The reason why I created this because I was at my cousin's house and we were watching Transformers 1, and we were talking, and I was like, explaining what happened in Transformers 2 and 3. He was like, man, I was like, man, that's the best movie I ever seen, and he was like, man, I ain't never seen 2 or 3. And I was like, what? You ain't never seen Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen, and 3, Dark Side of the Moon? And he's like, nah, man, I just seen the first one just because it come on Cartoon Network and shit. And I was like, nigga, you stupid. I ain't slapping kid with my ass, my older cousin. So anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this video just for you. But this is not just for him, it's for everybody else that haven't seen Transformers 1, 2, or 3. So here it is, what had happened, Transformers 1. So basically, there was this nerd named Shia LaBeouf who played in Even Stevens, but his name is like Sam Witwicky and shit. And I guess like it starts off as like in Antarctica, and his grandpa or his great grandpa something Witwicky. Just know his name was Captain Witwicky. He was like a captain of a ship, and they were sailing in the Arctic. And then like one day his ship crashed and shit, and then they were walking and shit. They were walking on ice, and then he just fell through, and they were trying to help him up, and they just couldn't help him up, so he fell through, and two of his dogs, and he fell through in the hand of like Megatron. But then we know it was Megatron. He was like just fat ass frozen robot. And it was like, oh shit. He said, guys, I've made a discovery. And then they went to like Transformers, and then it opened up with like Optimus Prime, which was like the head robot leader. It was like he's a beast. One of the prime, like if your name has a prime in it, that means you're a beast. That's like your last name being Jordan, like Michael Jordan. That means you're a beast. So it was like one day our Earth, our planet, Cybertron, blah blah blah. There was a war between the Autobots and the Decepticons. Autobots were good people with Optimus Prime. Decepticons bad with Megatron. So basically, there was like we had to descend out, and we landed on this planet called Earth. And they were like these robots just coming down, flying down the Earth, crashing, and they scan cars and they transform into cars. So it was pretty balling. It was just like a cartoon. Oh man, that's perfect. So Sam Witwicky, he's just this, high school senior, and basically it's his time to get a car. And if he gets a good grade on his test, then he gets a car. It's every high school senior to get a car. So anyways, texting, sorry, bitches. So anyways, so he got like a B minus, and his dad was like, no, you got to get an A. So he begged his teacher. He said, you ever had a dream and your dream was so close, it was in the hands of other people, and that other person didn't give you your dream? He said, this is that time. So basically, he's good at persuasion. He's like, he reminded me of myself because I'm like, you know, I was like, yeah. So anyways, he goes like, Dad, I got it. Let's go get a car for $3,000. And Bernie Mac happened to be the car dealership. And basically, Bumblebee, which was his car's name. He was like a yellow 1983 Chevy Camaro, my favorite type with a black stripe on the top. My favorite car. Not because of the movie, that's been my favorite car. So they know that Sam is a key to Witwicky, to his great grandfather Witwicky, and on his glasses are like imprinted like the directions where like this little cube is. The mate, what is it called? The Allspark. There's a cube called the Allspark, which is like their source of their planet's power, and whoever has the Allspark is in control of Cybertron and like the destination of the race. So like every robot was trying to find him. The Decepticons, all of them. So basically, Bumblebee, he transformed like to his '83 Camaro, and he was in the parking lot, like the parking lot of like the salesman's parking lot. So they was looking for a car, and he's like, "What about this car? How about can we get this car?" He's like, "No, I don't want that car. I don't want that car. I don't want that car." So basically, when he was about to get this other car, and they were looking, Bumblebee like had this little sound wave, like whoo, and like destroyed every car. And Bernie Mac was like, because Bernie Mac wanted to sell that one car, he didn't know what, it wasn't even his, but he wanted to sell it for like $5,000. He's like, no, our budget is 3,000. So like, Bumblebee did this little sound wave that destroyed every car in the parking lot but him. So Bernie Mac looking around like all his cars are destroyed, and then he looked at him, it was like $3,000. And like, so he sold the car for 3,000. And what else happened? There was this one girl, I think that, I don't even remember how they met. I just remember Sam had this girl. Fuck, damn, I need to do some research, damn it. But anyways, back to bullshitting. all the Decepticons were like coming down and looking for Sam Witwicky, but he was being protected by the Autobots. And then Sam like, met this girl who was like a mechanic, and she's like an outlaw, but they just met and they just started like talking and dating and shit. So one day, like Sam was being like stalked by like this police car, and he thinks it's an officer in it. So he's like, "Officer, what's the problem?" And he heard him transform. Was like, "Are you Sam Witwicky? Are you Ladiesman 305?" Because he's like selling his grandpa's ancient glasses that has like the directions to the Allspark on eBay. So he's like, "Are you Ladiesman 305?" And that's the eBay name. He's like, "What? What? Yes, yes, I am that." And then like his girlfriend came, was like, "What's wrong?" He was like, "There's a fucking cop car who's trying to do blah blah blah." He didn't know what's going on, and she's like, "Come on." He's like, "No, you gotta go. You have to go." And then like this is fat ass police car, Transformers just chasing him, huffing him down, and then Bumblebee saves him. And then so basically they find the All-Spark somewhere. I don't remember. No, Sector 7. There was like a secret government agency called Sector 7. They had that in their possession, and they're acting like assholes the whole time, not trying to give it up for the sake of our planet. So Megatron is getting his people back together. He's revived and all, and they're like all trying to get some Witwicky to get his glasses to find the Allspark. So like they have this battle over the Allspark, over the fate of Earth is in hand too. They're fighting, and Megatron kills one of my favorite characters, Jazz. He like just tears him apart, and Jazz dies. I was crying because it was basically like the common white people movie. Because Jazz, he was like his personality was like a black person, like he cussed and said nigga and all that. He was like the black card. He like got his intelligence from like a hip hop channel, and he died. And I was like, that's racist, for real. So basically, he was like, Sam, give me the Allspark, I'll destroy it. He destroyed him. Was like, yeah, destroyed that, killed Megatron, and basically they dumped Megatron's body into the sea. And yeah, it was pretty dramatic. Sam, he, he's going to college. He went to college. His parents didn't know what the fuck happened, and basically Sam's kind of like a hero, but nobody really cared. Yeah, Sector 7 got shut down. The guy that basically tried to like spoil everybody's plans, his section got shut down. And he worked at a meat market. So yeah, that was basically Transformers in '01. Transformers was pretty tight. It was pretty awesome. A lot of explosions. It was a lot of explosions, a lot of blowing up, a lot of tearing other cars, a lot of good hard metal fight scenes. And I wish y'all seen it. That's a movie y'all need to see. I can't give y'all that. I can give you a black man talking, but I can't give you all that they provide. So go see Transformers 1, see what I'm talking about, you'll see how I feel, and then come back so I can tell you how Transformers 2 was like, then you can go see it. Anyway, yeah, that's Transformers 1. Really much I can say about that. Sam Witwicky finds girl meets girl, they end up liking each other, they go out and find an alien race, tries to take over the Earth, destroys all spark, they kill the Decepticons, and yeah, Autobots live. Team Autobots, Team Autobots, that's it over there. Alright then. Peace out. And yeah, stay tuned for Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. This is what happened with I'm Ricky. See y'all later. Bye.